Hello, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I take the cheapest off-shelf action camera and see what I can do. Cue the intro. Okay, so what I've decided to do is go out hunting for the cheapest action camera I can possibly buy off of the shelf. And I looked at all sorts of places and I had a good look around, and then I went to B&M and found the cheapest action camera I could literally buy off of the shelf. Now this cost me less than 20 British pounds, £19.99 for an action camera. I've spent more money on mounts to mount action cameras than this action camera actually cost. And it also claims to be full HD 1080p. Now, let's be honest about this straight from the start. Now, I'm not going to turn around and say that this is any GoPro equivalent. I use the Osmo Action. I think it's an incredible camera. I don't even know if this has a mic built into it. It says it's got an LCD screen. It comes with a helmet mount sticker. It comes with a handlebar sticker. It says it comes with a head mount, it's got an adhesive mount, it comes with a load of different mounts, and like I said, I spend more on GoPro Osmo Action mounts than I'd have on this camera. Now, like I said, I'm not expecting this to be a comparison, and lots of people are getting these and comparing them to the GoPro 9, the Osmo Action, and how rubbish these are, you know, and you get what you pay for. But what I'm interested to know is, because I get a lot of questions about what would I recommend as a camera, and I normally say the Osmo Action or the GoPro 9 because obviously they're the best on the market in my opinion. But what I want to know is, can you take a really cheap action camera and actually make some sort of cinematic footage with it? Because if I can take this camera, make cinematic footage and put it together and it's awesome, then this could be the cheapest way to make a YouTube video action wise ever. So okay, what you're about to see is everything filmed on this camera. So I'm going to do an action scene, a few different shots, and see what I can come up with. Now, no stabilisation, so I'm going to try to use some of the editing software that I use to see what I can come up with. Because it's going to be interesting. What can this produce? What can I make from a £20, or less I should say, than £20 action camera? So coming up next is what I can do with this. Let's find out.
Like two fires, movement so graceful. Wildcat in the jungle with dangerous claws. Movement she anticipates, a sight is set on her prey. Like stars in the darkest night, crystallize, fascinate. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run, run, run away. Crystallize, 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 watching her prey. Crystallize, 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 fascinate.
She anticipates, no chance if you become prey. Two stars in the darkest night, her crystallized fascinate. Her movements, she feels your heartbeat, an animal fear. Her beauty is unreal, just beat feet out of here.
If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run, run, run away. Crystallize, 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 watching her prey. Crystallize, 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 fascinate.
Well, there you go. Everything was just filmed on this. The Goodman's 1080p full HD camera. Now, let's, go back to the point that this is not an Osmo Action. This is not a GoPro 9. This is a £20 camera. And I had issues with it, and I had to do an incredible amount of colour matching and highlighting. I had to do anti-shake in post-production. It doesn't have any of that. It has, the quality of it is poor. There is no doubt about it. And, you have to do a lot of editing. But that's kind of the good point about the camera. If you're brand new to this, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, or you haven't got a lot of money, but you want to learn about editing and videoing, boom, under 20 quid, you can give it a go. And even if it's not good enough to post, it's all the learning skills right there. So when you can afford that better action camera, you've already got all that sort of production and having to sort stuff out skills, because you do, no matter what camera you buy, you end up having to do stuff to make it look better and cinematic. Now, it has got a mic. I didn't use it because it's such a windy day. All you could hear is wind on it. I'd say the quality on that's, massively poor again. But to make cinematic shots, just to practice and get used to talking to a camera, why not? Another issue that I had with it is that the files, when I put it on, obviously go straight onto SD card, hadn't finalised. 3/4 of them hadn't finalised properly, and I had to then use another software to convert them again. And that was free. I converted them to MP4 so I could put them into the editing, and that worked spot on. All the camera work came back then. So for under 20 quid, it's dedicated. It's a learning tool. That's what I'd say. If you want to buy, your kid for Christmas a little action cam to get practicing on, give them some free software on their laptop, boom. If you have not got a lot of money and you want to just try it out, boom again. A lot of pre-production. I wouldn't personally use this again in any of my footage, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what we could do with the basic camera, and that's what we did. So yeah, happy days. B&M, under 20 quid. If you're interested, give it a go. It's a good learning tool. So what I want to turn around and say is that obviously I'm going to say thank you to all the new people that have subscribed and all the people that have subscribed to this channel for so long. I really appreciate people that subscribe and watch my videos. Give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you're considering it, just click on the subscribe button. It's free. You get to see all the crazy motovlogging style videos that I do in the future. And there's a whole back catalogue, nearly 200 videos at this point, for you to go back and watch all my worst ever filming moments up to today and see that whole learning curve for yourself. The other side I want to turn around and say is a absolutely huge thank you to all my patrons. These are the guys that every single month give me a few quid to be able to support the channel. You can do it from 99p and you get to see all the videos before anybody else does on YouTube, and then you can go right up into the hundreds of pounds, and there's all sorts of tiers. There's ones that are like a 20-30 quid that give you like a free t-shirt or a free mug, etc, etc. There is a link for that down there. Click on it, check out the tiers. If you're interested in becoming a big supporter of this channel, I really appreciate it. Saying that, I didn't get a chance because I had a new patron in the last series that I just filmed, and I wanted to keep the whole thing based on the charity run that I did. So I just want to turn around and say a massive hello and thank you for becoming a patron to Hornet CB 2000 Gallivanting. You are a legend, buddy. You've been following me for such a long time and supporting this channel, and to become a patron is a massive deal, so thank you. And all my patrons, you guys are absolutely rock. I've literally kept every patron right from the beginning, and that's pretty amazing. So thanks guys for, the support is absolutely overwhelming, and I really appreciate it. And then what I'm going to do next is, before I actually end the video, and I normally end it in a really cool style, but what I'm going to do, instead of ending it my normal way, and that is, let me tell you the most important thing in life: eat pies, ride motorcycles, be happy, because that is the most important thing about life. But what I'm going to do, for anybody that's interested in the camera, I'm going to just stick it on at the end, and I'm going to do like the unboxing and what you get in the box, just for anybody that's interested in it, just before we play the end credits. But as always guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next crazy episode. Take care, goodbye for now.